What's up, Chicago Fire fans? I'm your host, Rudy Hodgson, and welcome back to the Chicago Fire Academy Report. Let's get you all caught up. Most recently, the two oldest members of the Chicago Fire Academy came back from the Generation Adidas Cup that took place last month in Bradenton, Florida.
Very good experience for this GA Cup 2023. We were able to face a lot of opponents from the West Coast. It's usually one of the pinnacles of the season when the players and the team have to come together for a strong performance. We start strong in our first 3 games. For the team, it was how can we manage the environment, manage the emotion. They still need to improve on that.
The experience for our group at GA Cup was amazing, honestly, for the club, for the team, for the players. Through the year, you want to peak for certain events, and this is definitely one that they look forward to. And then on a personal level for these guys who are 14, 15 years old, being away for 10 days, away from their families, away from their friends, away from school, away from the support structures, this helps them prepare to ultimately be a professional, to how do you manage excitement and disappointment and wins and losses away from these support structures.
For us, we were obviously disappointed with not getting into the knockout round. That was our main goal. But I think afterwards, the response was really well. And for me, what's positive is they've kept that momentum that they had at the end of GA Cup into the games after in the league season.
With GA Cup coming to a close, the MLS next season continues. So let's take a peek behind the curtain and see what the Chicago Fire Academy has been up to.
For that, we need to continue to grow in the way we play. It's a good group of players. They are talented players. Togetherness is important, and they put the team always first. We are expecting to see that continue to grow for the rest of the season.
We have them here. Ultimately, we have an event in Maryland that we're looking to win. That would get us into playoffs, and that's kind of the expectation. Most of our games this spring are against MLS opposition, so again, using those to compete and just get right back into it. The expectations for this group for the rest of the spring is to make playoffs. This group has set the ceiling as the absolute highest. This group wants to win playoffs, and I think they have the drive, they have the quality to ultimately get to that goal.
What excites me is we still have some good games to play. So we still have several MLS games to play in the league. And then obviously we have the Flex tournament coming up in 2 weeks where we get to play 2 MLS teams in that as well, with Vancouver and Inter Miami plus BW Got You, who are also a good non-MLS team. So the goal now is to see if we can qualify for playoffs and just keep going.
All right, Fire fans, it's been an exciting last couple weeks for the Chicago Fire Academy. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Academy Report. We'll catch you next time.